waste.
What saying, Bruce, is that
Well, now wait a minute. Bruce votes Democrat, so his vote ain't a waste. His vote will actually be all right.
Do I vote Democrat or who's
That's what
telling
you told
that?
me. You told me you voted Democrat.
When did I tell you that?
It was in Beckel's chat, I believe, actually.
I did. I told you I vote Democrat.
I believe you said you voted Democrat, and Beckel even challenged you on it. Said you voted Democrat, and you said yeah.
No. Everybody says I'm an atheist, I'm a Satanist, and I'm a Democrat, and nobody knows shit about me. That's reality. And
So you did,
Bruce. Why don't you let us know the true you right now? Let set me straight, set Vaughn straight, set us all straight. Who exactly are you?
Ahead. Set it straight.
Who exactly am I?
I mean, I know you play the guitar. I know you're
I'm this guy. I'm this.
You hang out with the trolls.
You're a good-looking guy, sure.
And we know you hang out with the trolls.
I don't claim to be good looking. I just hang out with anybody, man.
You hang out with anybody, okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
I mean,
so trolls should have a right to destroy people's families, right?
I don't destroy your family. I'm against that.
I didn't say you did. You didn't hear what I said. Let me try this
again.
You
hang out with people that do.
You hang out with people that destroy people's lives, dude. Okay, you hang out with people that get people fired from their jobs.
You
hang out with people that get their fucking kids fucking kidnapped by the goddamn government.
I didn't know that, Vaughn. I don't purposely hang out with people.
You don't know that my haters and my trolls have been calling CPS out to my motherfucking house for 12 goddamn years. You didn't know that? Bullshit, Brucifer. I know better. And so does everybody else.
I don't pay attention to that crap.
You don't pay attention. Okay.
Very little.
So let me ask you, Bruce.
It's not my game.
If you knew someone was doing that openly, hurting and harassing someone, would you stop them from doing that?
I tell them not to do that.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna keep them out.
People are going to be extradited to Kentucky, right, Vaughn?
What's that?
Eventually going to happen. People are going to get extradited to Kentucky. Even someone out here in the chat even said it.
If I get the right lawyer, I can. Fuck yeah! If I get the right lawyer, I can throw these motherfuckers in prison. Goddamn tomorrow!
Let me put it this way.
I can throw them in prison tomorrow. I can throw them in prison tomorrow. You're not talking over me, fucking Brucifer. You're not going to do it. Sorry. You're not going to fucking do it, Bruce. You're not going to talk over me, Bruce. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to fucking talk over me. Not in this goddamn chat room. I'm going to get my fucking point out. Now, here's the deal. If I could get a fucking lawyer that actually give a shit, I could have these fucking trolls in jail fucking tomorrow. That's a fact. The problem is that I can't get a fucking lawyer that's got a pair of balls. Not one motherfucking lawyer has got a pair of balls. Because if I could get a lawyer that had a pair of balls, them fuckwads on the internet would all be in prison. In fact, they would have been in prison years ago. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. The government does not have the right to harass people. That is not a right. It's not. The government does not have the right to tell me how to raise my kids, clean my house, or live my fucking life. No, they fucking do not. And the only reason they're getting away with this shit is because fuckwad down the road here named James Arnold Frost stole my goddamn inheritance money, and because of a bunch of fuckwads on the internet. That's the only reason that this shit has went on as long as it has. But if I had a fucking lawyer that had a pair of balls, I could throw these motherfuckers in prison fucking tomorrow. They do not have the right to fucking pry into my personal business. That's called invasion of privacy, you dumb fuck. They don't have that right. You don't have that right.
I think what Vaughn just said actually ties into the voting and the lawyers and stuff. We have no one working for the average man anymore.
There's no one on our fucking side. Exactly. And that's why I get frustrated. That's why I get upset. There is no one on our side. Trump is a...
We have nobody. You know how many people?
The reason I love Trump is because for once in our miserable motherfucking lives, we actually got somebody that give a fuck about us. For once in our miserable lives, we got somebody in there that give a fuck about us. Because nobody in D.C. gives a fuck about you. And you better get that in your head right fucking now. The only motherfucker that gives two shits about whether you live or fucking die is that man named Donald J. Trump. And you better get that up here right fucking now. Because I guarantee you, not one of them motherfuckers in D.C. give a shit about you. They don't care. They do not fucking care. And you better get that straight right now. They don't.
Why do you think you had all these swamp creatures come out and they want to go after Trump and they want to destroy Trump. You have all these people coming out of the woodwork talking about they want to kill Trump, they want to beat up Trump, they want to take him out back, they want to do everything.
I got 3 motherfucking death threats right here on my goddamn email. I'll show the motherfuckers to you.
Oh, let's not get too personal.
Why do you guys have the impression Trump cares, though? Because I agree, nobody in DC really
Trump
cares.
Does care.
Well, but I mean, what do you see?
Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, Pyro. You want to know why? I can tell you why. I can tell you why right fucking now. You know why? Because he took that job without getting paid. You know, he gave his checks to fucking charity donations. Did you know that?
On campaign too, 350.
Fucking A, he did.
Well,
he did it for free, man.
Cash.
Well, let's go by his voting record. I mean, what he did in the past 4 years.
Politician.
What he did in the past 4 years helped the average common man.
That's right.
He brought factories back. He brought jobs back. And the biggest thing is we were energy independent.
That's right.
Now with Biden, we're going back with high gas prices. Look at the prices on gas now. It's $3.
Well,
$3 again.
But let's say he's a businessman.
They're already saying, Pyro, that you're going to be paying $7 a gallon for gas. You ready for that shit?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be at least that.
But
right?
I mean, okay, so even. But I mean, but you're saying he's empathetic, and I'm not even challenging. I'm just curious. Like, let's say you're right that he did those things, and that's good management of the United States and doing a good job and all that. But you're talking about, I mean, he could have done that and not really care about people, right? Like, I'm just curious if you see something that makes you think that he actually cares about people, like on that level you're talking about, you know, the struggles.
Because Pyro, he didn't have to do any of this shit. He didn't have to do it. He was made. He was set. Okay. He lived in this fucking gold tower in the middle of fucking New York, raking in fucking money. All he had to do was sit on his ass